Go big or go home.
Well, that's how I'll start it.
My name is Tyler Morrison. I work here at 21 Acres. I am the facilities engineer and sustainability educator. So, as you mentioned, my background's pretty eclectic. I've done a fair amount of things. The short version is that my official training's in ecology and conservation biology, and I've got a decade of working out in the field in various places doing all kinds of crazy stuff with that, which has been really cool. But the more you look at that, one, doing conservation is largely about managing people with an understanding of how the resources work. And the more that I looked at that, the more you realize that how people live their daily lives and how they look at the world in sort of their daily fashion is probably the biggest influence that you can do for having an impact on that conservation, an impact on having an ecosystem that is robust and sustainable. And so I've shifted more towards working on that so that we have a more sustainable future on that, where I think I can make a larger impact on that.
My name is Andrew Ely. I am the farm production specialist here at 21 Acres. So it's my job to oversee and lead the farm in its vegetable growing. The things that I'm most proud of at 21 Acres is our interaction with the community. I'm proud of the fact that people are seeing 21 Acres as this place for resources, a place to learn, a place to live, a place to grow, a place to eat. I see that as very valuable, especially in this agricultural production district. We're an educational center at the north end of the production district, and it's a perfect opportunity for people who live in urban areas and suburban areas, and almost rural areas for that matter, to engage with sort of almost an urban farm, even though it doesn't really feel like it out here. As an organization, I think that we could grow into something that really does provide a consistent, reliable source of not just information but food for this community. We have a lot of area and space to do that. Our community has a wealth of knowledge to share all of that information. I'd like to see 21 Acres working with preschoolers on a more regular basis, and starting to change the culture of consumer America to something that's more still, we all need to consume something, but something that's a little more respectful, and to have preschoolers be exposed to that at an early age. Everybody should know how to cook, everybody should know where to get good food, everybody should know what good food is, what is healthy for my body, what's healthy for the planet.
I think one of the other things that we're really good at that we may not necessarily do consciously is that everybody who works here is really passionate about what we do, and they're also really friendly and really open and approachable. And our intention for being here is to be a resource for the people in this community and the region as a whole. And so it's a really approachable place. You get all kinds of people that show up with, I don't know if you do this or not, but I've got this crazy question. And that's something that we just dive right in. Even if it's not something we do, we go, that's a good idea. Let's get started. And I really like that. I think that adaptability and that openness is one of our really good strengths.
passion of my job is something that I like doing. And something that I like doing is something that keeps me healthy, which is a primary concern. That brings peace to my life, and that allows me to be happy. Because only when I am healthy and peaceful can I really attain happiness. That's for myself, at least.